Hello, and welcome to the Union Grove Community Garden Project. I'm Vic Walter. I'm the current president of the Union Grove Community Garden, and we just had an open house recently, and I wanted to make a little presentation to let everybody else know about what went on at that open house and make it a little bit more consumable to the general public. So I decided to put a video together for you guys. About us, we are a formal nonprofit 501c3 organization located within Union Grove. We are a board of locals with a passion to garden and educate others about gardening. Those are our two driving factors for this mission. Our current board consists of myself, Victor Walter, the president. Natalie is our vice president. Matt and Katie are both on the board as directors. And we have Connor LaPointe, who is the village administrator for Union Grove, very supportive and helping us along our way here. Our purpose is to provide and maintain opportunities for the members of Union Grove's community and the surrounding areas for garden space, resources, educational components, and we want to have an opportunity to create efforts to engage and enrich the greater Union Grove community. First, our location. We are actually located just west of Leiter Park in Union Grove. Village has leased to us a 6-acre plot of land. We have signed the lease. The village has provided a metered water line on this location. You can see this area here is where they designated our lease for, so we have a very large area to work with. We are going to focus in the lower right corner of this area between this waterway for our at least year 1 and year 2 of our garden, but we do have plans for the entire space, so that's fantastic and we're really looking forward to it. This provided area is going to include allotment garden spaces, a cooperative garden area. We're going to have a lot of native pollinator gardens scattered throughout this space, and we got a lot of other plans that we're going to have for additions that will come along. The allotment cooperative garden hybrid structure. We'll start with allotment gardens. These are basically going to be individual 4 by 8 foot beds raised off the ground just a little bit that can be rented out annually. The maintenance and caretaking of these beds are going to be strictly responsibility of the rentee, the person who's actually renting to use those space. We're going to have some regulations and restrictions regarding fertilization and other guides to just the overall expectation for being a part of the community garden and using the space that we have available for people. We will not be restricting the use based on location. So as much as we want to bring the Union Grove community together, we have a lot of other areas outside of our area, Kansasville, Yorkville, other specific areas that we want to include on the garden and the community as a whole. We want to have everybody involved as much as possible. For our cooperative gardening, this is more of a membership program and a shared space is the best way to explain it. We're going to have a large shared space with a lot of variety of plants to grow. There's maintenance and caretaking that are going to be involved, and that's going to be kind of divided up amongst the responsibility of the various members of the cooperative garden group and the board of directors as a whole. So the board of directors, we will oversee the garden, cooperative garden side as well as their primary caretakers, but we basically want anyone who wants to be involved with the cooperative garden side to also be willing to volunteer some time and effort into taking care of that space. We will also be using this space for a variety of planned educational opportunities and demonstrations. We plan on doing a lot of tours, things that will help enrich the community with knowledge. Even when things happen to go wrong, we have a lot of great people on our team, and we'll be recruiting more great people to even talk about things that go wrong, and how to identify that and how to either treat it or how to avoid it in the future. So we have a lot planned educational wise, and we're really looking forward to implementing a lot of that. For our cooperative memberships, we have some benefits and inclusions that will be laid out in our membership package. Harvest rights will be one of them. People will be able to come out and harvest and claim vegetables and take them home. Like I mentioned earlier, the last slide, we're going to have some additional responsibilities in various aspects of the garden. Maybe it's just caretaking, maybe it's signing up to water once a week or something to that effect. We'll have some sort of involvement that will be highly requested of people who want to join the membership side of the garden. You'll have benefits though to help influence the decisions of what we plan to grow. Cooperative garden, the cooperative garden will have a membership and a subcommittee within the board. So someone from the board will be present at all those meetings, but you'll also be able to have decisions and discussions about, where the garden, that shared space is going to go, what plants we're going to plant, what we're going to try, how we're going to rotate things. We're going to have it's going to be a discussion piece, so it's very much a all hands on deck. We will also have a variety of subcommittees. I know we have an educational committee right now, but we're going to establish several committees that will take leadership of some of the different components that we want to make sure we stay focused on and keep as part of our mission statements for this community garden. Being a member of our cooperative membership will also provide you free or reduced pricing on some educational events we'll throw. We plan on recruiting some guest speakers that may or may not be ticketed events, depending on what our finance situation is with those. Some people might actually come in and we might have to pay for them to be there and give that presentation. Others will be free opportunities, so we're glad to pass those along. But we need to make sure we have our bases covered. So if we do have ticketed or paid educational events, members of the cooperative garden will have a reduced fee for those. We're going to have some exclusive community group chats set up, and possibly some forums and other things that are networking based and provide some additional enrichment opportunities for you as a member of the cooperative garden. And on top of that, we're going to have discounted rates for allotment spaces. So if you want to take part of the cooperative garden, but you also might want to rent a 4x8 box alone and have it separately because you want to, you want to go overboard with cucumbers or something, you want to have a focus, we will certainly allow you to have a discounted rate for those for contributing to our cooperative membership. You can also become a board member. Our bylaws allow us to have up to 9 board members. The board functions as the primary caretakers for the Union Grove Community Garden, making sure everything's running as smooth as possible because it's our mission. It's what we're here for. It's what we want to do. That's why we formed this nonprofit. So we want to make sure that those things are all taken care of. The board of directors are volunteer positions. We have an understanding that there is a level of commitment and involvement. The board of directors will have a complementary cooperative garden memberships. Committees that we form will require to have a board member as a liaison, multiple if that's a possibility, but that's also something that we're wanting to make sure that we have some oversight and understand what's going on. If you're interested in becoming a board member, please speak with myself or community garden board members. Opportunities that we have for you to be involved with what's going on. We've discussed being a board member. We discussed cooperative garden memberships. We're going to have opportunities for allotment spot rentals. We're going to have a sponsor a bed program, which we can get a little more information at a later date, or you can check our website. You might have an opportunity to host educational opportunities if you want to. There's opportunities for providing sponsorships and donations. You can check our website for those kind of packages. There's going to be all kinds of volunteer opportunities and group garden tours, and we're pretty much taking every opportunity that we have and bringing it to the board, having discussions about it, and seeing whether or not it's worth our time to implement. Right now, we're looking at our allotment spaces to be $20 a year for residents. Seniors and veterans will be $15 a year. If you want multiple spaces, your first space will be $20, and then each additional space you get will be $5 less than that. So if you want 4 spaces, you'll have 1 space at $20, and the other 3 spaces will be $15 each. If you want to have a similar relationship with our multi-space, with our multi-year, if you want to rent a space and keep that space for possibly growing perennials, you can rent that space for several years in a row with a $5 discount moving forward. As our prices and stuff tend to maybe change moving into the future, they will be locked into the rates that you initially agreed upon at the beginning. Pricing for the cooperative membership is going to be $30 a year, and senior and veterans will get $25 a year. This is subject to change. Keep up to date with our website. Natalie did take charge of this component at our actual physical open house. I'll try to breeze through things a little bit quickly here, but for the most part, we're going to have a lot of presentations and demonstrations. We're going to have videos like this that'll be consumable. We plan on booking guest speakers with experienced professionals. There are a lot of content creators out there that are focused on gardening. There are a lot of professional agriculture and horticulture people out there who do this kind of thing for a living and have great professional advice. And we want to bring some of those people in as opportunities for learning new things about what's going on. We plan on having seed swapping events, networking opportunities, and other resources. You'll see us a lot, hopefully, in a lot of the community activities and events that happen in our area. Any city of village events, open houses, or farmers markets, possibly even things like the Super Saturday events, different things like that. If we can manage to have a presence there to make aware and provide education and awareness for the community garden project, we definitely want to be there and answer questions and just spread the word on what we're trying to do. Sponsorship and donation opportunities are available for obvious reasons. We're a nonprofit. We are working on a lot of grants, applications, things like that on a regular basis. We do accept financial contributions, goods and services contributions, and we have our sponsor a box or sponsor a spot program that we are working on. There's going to be information on our website about this as well. But we have already accepted a lot of generous in-kind goods and services contributions from members of the community. We have a gentleman who's coming out and tilling our space for us free of charge. We have a lot of just great community outreach who want to help with what's going on. So we appreciate all of it, and we just hope we can keep moving forward with what we're doing. We will have some sponsorship packages available on our website. We have a donation link available already as it is, but we're going to create some sponsorship packages so that folks who, organizations, businesses, individuals who do want to contribute and have something to, I guess, show for it, or have some recognition for sponsoring and supporting the community garden, we want to be able to have something that we can give back to. So we are working on those packages and should have them available in the near future.